Hi, in this video, I'm going to share a simple way to tell if a man really cares about you. Hi ladies, Matt Shaffer, your empowerment, connection, and relationship coach. I'm a former attorney who's committed his life to supporting you and creating the sort of fun, fulfilling, dynamic connections and relationships with men that you are so worthy of. And I am super excited about this video. We're gonna dive into one powerful question that you can ask yourself when it comes to a man that you're seeing or getting to know to determine if he's emotionally invested in you, if he's falling in love with you, or maybe he's just not that into you, right? This question is really gonna help you figure that out. But before we dive into it, take a second, hit that little subscribe button, and don't forget to click that link in the comments and caption. I've created an amazing free course experience called Mastery of Connection. This course has been taken by over 10,000 women worldwide. We've got a training coming up on August 9th. It's absolutely free, where you get over a dozen video lessons and you get many hours, close to 40 or 50 hours of live coaching, live group coaching from me in a Facebook container with hundreds, if not thousands of women from around the world. It's gonna be a beautiful experience. It's gonna really help you understand your relationships and create better relationships with men and with everyone else in your life. We've had women from our community get married, foster beautiful relationships, heal wounds from their past. It's a wonderful experience, and we'd love to have you as part of this amazing tribe. So click that link, fill out an application. We start August 9th, and it's gonna be 3 full weeks. So anytime during that time, fill out that application, and even if it's afterwards, still fill it out, because we will be still putting you on a wait list for the next course. So I look forward to seeing you all there. And without further ado, let's dive into the video. Now, I know it can be really confusing in the early stages of getting to know a guy, whether he's truly emotionally investing in you, whether he's caring about you, whether his feelings are developing towards you, or is he just being nice? Is he going through the motions and just sort of seeing where it goes? It can be kind of hard to tell the difference, right, sometimes. So I want to give you a powerful question that's going to help you get really clear on where this guy is at, what his intentions are, and if he really is starting to fall in love with you or not. And that question is he giving you attention, or is he operating with intention? Is he a attention guy, or is he a intention guy? That single question, that single phrase, right, is going to make all the difference in if he's Mr. Right or if he's Mr. Not so right. So let's take a look at these two energies and the way they apply to men. So attention, right? When attention is flowing from a man, this is basic interest. This is a man who sees you and he's attracted to you. Maybe he wants something from you, and so he starts giving you attention. It flows very easily from most guys whenever they're drawn to or activated by a woman in any way. We're gonna go ahead and call this the bare minimum, right, of the sort of energy that we'll accept from a man who's interested in us. Now, intention is a much more powerful energy because it combines attention with another powerful force, focus. And not just any type of focus, but focus on an outcome, the outcome of having a better, more fulfilling, deeper relationship with you, of driving the relationship forward. So intention combines attention and focus, and is when a man really is motivated to take this relationship and move it forward and take things to a deeper level. So now I want to share with you 5 examples of the difference between these two energies in practice, so you can tell if a guy is really emotionally investing in you and falling for you, or if he's just kind of going through the motion and seeing what happens. Now let's start off with texting to make plans. In this situation, an attention guy will keep things kind of broad and murky and passive. For example, he'll say, "Hey, what are you doing this week? Do you want to hang out sometime?" And by contrast, an intention guy will be much more specific and direct. He might text, "Hey, there's a new Thai place opening up this Friday. Do you want to check it out? I can pick you up." Do you see the difference there? He's being much more clear and forward and moving the situation forward in a specific way because he's operating intentionally. So now let's look at the difference when it comes to conversation. So when it comes to talking back and forth, an attention guy was going to keep the conversation focused more on himself. He's going to ask you surface level questions, and then when you're answering, he's going to wait for his turn to talk rather than really listening to you, and he's going to use his answers to sort of turn the conversation back towards him. And an example of this would be if you told an attention guy that you were out with that you used to be a nurse, and he responded by saying, "Oh, that's cool, you used to be a nurse. I always loved the school nurse back when I played football. Did I tell you I played D1 ball at Oregon State?" And of course, you already knew that because he's already told you it 3 different times. And by contrast, an intention guy is going to ask you juicy questions that really help him get to know you better and ask you follow-up questions afterwards that take the conversation even deeper. For example, in response to you telling him that you used to be a nurse, an intention guy might say something like, "Wow, that's really interesting that you went into such a challenging field. What inspired you to want to become a nurse in the first place?" You see, then he gets to understand you better and understand your motivators and really dive into you on a deeper level. Now, body language is another easy way to tell an attention guy from an intention guy. An attention guy won't be able to hold eye contact with you for long periods of time or do it very consistently. He'll be looking away because he's not really interested or in a place for deep personal connection. And even in the way that he's facing you, he'll probably divert his body, cross his legs, or just do something to demonstrate that he's not fully open to connection. And an intention guy is not going to be afraid of sustained eye contact, turning towards you, leaning in, being open body, and showing you that he's really interested in getting to know you, he's activated by you, and he's excited to learn more about who you are. Now, compliments are another easy way to tell these 2 types of guys apart. Now, an attention guy will make casual compliments about your appearance or other surface level traits. "That's a cute shirt. You have a pretty smile." Now, an intention guy will compliment you on a deeper aspect of who you are as a person. And if he does compliment you on your physical appearance, it's usually done with a lot more presence and detail and passion. For example, he could say, "You're such an amazing cook. I can really taste the love in your food." Or, you have such a radiant smile. It lights me up every time I see it." And another huge way to tell an attention from an intention guy apart is in the way they talk about the future. An attention guy will deflect questions about the future when it comes to your relationship because he's really only focused on and interested in the short term of what you're experiencing with him and what he might be able to get from you. For example, if you ask him about the future of your relationship, he might pretend he doesn't understand and instead respond with what he's excited about in his career down the road, what he wants to do with his job or with his work, rather than talk about the relationship because either he doesn't see a future with you or he's just giving you attention because he's only interested in looking at the short-term possibility of, physical gratification or of just dating you casually for a little while. By contrast, an intention guy will have no problem with you sharing his vision for his life and his future and his relationship, and he's probably going to ask you about yours too. So he might say, "Honestly, I see myself with an incredible partner and a couple of really cute, dynamic kids, and my career is really fulfilling. We have this beautiful house and a bunch of dogs." He's not going to have any problem sharing his vision with you. And then he's going to ask you, "So what's your vision? What are you excited about building in your own future?" That's a guy who's comfortable in his future and he's not afraid to share it with you because on some level, he sees you as potentially a part of it. So ladies, remember that while getting attention from a guy is fantastic and I know it's fun and it feels good, do not confuse that with a much more powerful force, which is a man who is operating intentionally. He's using attention and focus to move the relationship and move the connection with you in a very specific direction because he sees a future with you, because he's excited about you in a longer term sense than just trying to, get into bed with you or date you casually for a little while or just sort of burn time dating you. So when you're going out there and you're dating, be sure to look for an intention guy, not an attention guy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to click that little subscribe button. Find that guy who's in it to win it with you. But before you do, be sure to click that link in the comments and caption. Join us in Mastery of Connection on August 9th. It's going to be an amazing journey, and we are going to help you create incredible relationships with the men in your life. 3 weeks of live coaching with me. You don't want to miss it. So click that link, hop on in there, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.